Yes? Well, look who it is. You have made quite a stir, and given the state of things, that is a singular accomplishment. To what do I owe the honor, Harbinger?
And the board says work on the morning device must proceed.
Now. How magnanimous. But approval is approval, and I will gladly take it. I will spare you much of the technical detail, as I confess that pieces of it I barely understand myself. One cannot help but notice the energy field around the scaled citadel. Until we can get through it, we cannot shut down the experiment inside, and it has proved quite impossible to get through. We had the beginnings of a plan to build a makeshift contraption to redirect grav drive energy to see if we could penetrate the barrier, but the project came to a halt. Politics got in the way. Every one of the houses needs to contribute, and everyone realized they could potentially use it for leverage. What should have been a cooperative effort turned contentious. Easy decisions became negotiations. And so, construction never began. We have sat here, staring at this disaster as supplies pile up for well over a week now. Serpent help us, it is infuriating.
I've been here 10 minutes and the council is already
I don't
annoying.
disagree, but allow me to impart some advice. Most would consider that disloyal, possibly even heresy. Keep that kind of talk to yourself. I believe I've done enough complaining for now. Time to get to work. If you're here, the council has likely sent word to the houses that it's time to stop the infighting. I doubt it will be enough. I need to oversee construction here, make sure things are built to specifications. If you could follow up with the houses, that may speed up the process.
Oh, I am not happy whatsoever. YouTube stream says the same bullshit it has for several weekends now. Stream unavailable. Stream suspended for policy violations. What fucking violations? I'll get
I
right on
appreciate
that.
that someone around here is eager to get to work. House Fetal owes us access codes for the city power grid. It's the only way to guarantee enough power to activate the device. House Kadik was supposed to provide a young scientist named Sahima to help me. She had at least some experience with the original Citadel experiment. No idea why they refused to send her. And Hasmek, the new elder of House Dulkef, he has been distant, guarded. He claims to have vital information about an important component of the experiment, but has...
I'm recording shit off the fucking website because of this bullshit. I'm not going to risk losing
and for House Varun.
The final episode of Ashley just because of their fucking horseshit.
Whatever trials the Serpent puts before you as we navigate this. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. Yeah, if only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this.
Astrophysics, it certainly has the potential to redefine what we knew about this universe.
Yes, exactly. I am glad I am not the only one who can see that. Does nothing to make the loss any easier, but still. We have encountered several interesting phenomena. First, while the phantoms shift to a fully human form when killed, they often retain small shards that appeared to be an almost crystallized version of vortex energy. Second, we have learned that killing the phantoms sometimes causes an even greater disturbance. Horrors, as they have been colloquially termed, can appear from somewhere. We are unsure of their origin, but it is not within our universe. These horrors and their spawn are infested with cysts, a seemingly organic manifestation of vortex energy. We have managed to collect enough to run experiments and have devised a method of combining them into an explosive mixture with varying properties. While they have no use in the development of the morning device, if you find yourself out in the field, I believe they could have more practical applications.
I'll take anything that give me an edge.
The process is simple enough that any industrial workstation should suffice, if you have the materials. And depending on how you combine said materials, you may find the results to be somewhat variable. I hope you can use that to your advantage.
And of course I was late to my stream because of that, and because Simba wanted to sleep on my fucking TV remote. Literally, I was like, where the fuck is it? And it was under his ass. You got something that can help me? I'd appreciate it.
Depending on how much trouble you're getting into. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this.
The YouTube stream is still up. I'm still going to record from the website. I'm not going to risk that one.
My patience wears thin.
Passing isn't the word I would use.
I know. We have encountered several interesting phenomena. Second, these horrors
bullshit.
have managed. Well,
I'm just going to exit and get to work. Depending on how much it buffers, though, I might just pull up the fucking stream again when the replay happens and hopefully capture it there.
I envy you. As an envoy, I hope to become an agent of change and see more of our galaxy as well.
They don't. Well, yeah. Oh, wait. The weekend shows is radio only. So, yeah, it won't be on the TV side, even if I did want to try it. Why is it telling me to go leave again? Website's
If you're here
fucking
for Asma, she's
unreliable.
You can't be serious granting them an audience. This is exactly the impression we don't want to give.
Please, Jamal. Don't you see how all this works in our favor? It's not up for discussion. I won't risk what we've worked so hard to achieve. It's done.
No, you'd risk our future and reputation as a house. But you are the chosen elder.
Ah, don't patronize me. The Great Serpent spared our house. We are favored here. And shouldn't you get back to the council? We can't afford to be absent at a time like this.
I guarantee I'm not missing much. But you're right. I'll be heading back soon enough. May the Great Serpent bless you.
So, Ekris has sent our newest harbinger to inquire about Sahima. Don't worry, Jamal's already told me all about you. I'm Razma, Elder of House Kadik and head of the Ministry of Conjunction.
Honored to meet
Well,
the
it's
elder.
also an honor to meet one as interesting as yourself. I wouldn't have suspected an outsider to be made promised. But who am I to argue with the Great Serpent's choice?
We need Sahima to help recalibrate the morning device.
I know the Council is looking to Sahima for answers. But the truth is, she's been taken, along with other members of the House. They're being held hostage by zealots. And now they're demanding negotiations.
I don't know what the Zealots have
The zealots
demanded
have
so
yet to
far.
name specifics. At best, they'll demand an inordinate amount of credits or firearms. Worst case, a seat at the High Council or even the reinstatement of their house. House Maleen. They know we can't risk Sahima for Dazra's sake. So, they won't hold back when it comes to demands.
But I can get to the hostages first, the Zealots have no leverage.
My thoughts exactly. Normally I'd have agents doing everything possible to find them. But we too suffered losses. We need to be here. Present. I couldn't risk more lives. It's the only reason I even agreed to these negotiations. But now that you're here, I can finally take action.
I'll bring Sahima and the hostages home. No negotiations
And that's
needed.
where the issue lies. I don't know where the Zealots are keeping Sahima, but I have a good idea who does. Their name is Merrick. Merrick is a Kadik, and they also work for me as an agent in the Ministry of Conjunction. This is where matters get complicated.
Let's hear about these
As I
complications
said,
then.
Merrick works for me in the Ministry of Conjunction. They've been establishing an inside relationship with the Zealots for some time now. On my orders. Forcing them to give up the information could jeopardize all they've worked for. So don't expect them to be forthcoming. Get the information any way you see fit. As long as no physical harm comes to them.
Any tips on getting
Merrick
through
is
to Merrick?
proud of what they've accomplished, so I doubt they'll give up information easily. If being persuasive isn't your strong suit, perhaps appealing to their substantial ego may help. If you can stomach it. Just don't be direct. I'm sure it would put them on the defensive. Either that, or make them completely unwilling to talk. See that you do.
I'll return once I've got
You'll
the
find
location.
Merrick upstairs in the meditation room.
Well, look at the bright side. I've got the website up and recording, so we'll at least know what she says without that much of a
You're
disturbance.
no member of House Kadik? What are you doing here?
I'm here to see
And
you.
you are?
Or bring someone who
My
needs your help.
Oh, wait. You're that heretic turned promised. So, tell me, what would a chosen one such as yourself want with someone like me?
Yeah, mostly. It has buffered a few times, but it's still better than the black screen of death that is already on YouTube right now. I'm looking for a certain zealot base. I think you know the one.
Perhaps you need to lay off the Koza, my friend. You're talking nonsense. Absolutely ridiculous.
Rasmus said you know, so out with it. Almost serve and all that.
After all I've done. I guess this means the High Council is still asking Auntie Razma where Sahima is. And if you're here making demands, she obviously has decided to make use of you rather than undergo sincere negotiations. I see what's going on here.
Very perceptive. I can see why Rasmus is so
I'm one
impressed
of
with
the
you.
few to garner any amount of trust with the Zealots, so she should be. I can't imagine where the Ministry of Conjunction would be without me.
And at such young age, too, she must consider you a
I
prodigy.
do have a natural talent. It's nice to see I'm being properly recognized. I may excel in my skills, but it doesn't mean the hours I put in are any less.
Of course not. Good work takes time, no matter how talented you are. This guy
There's
is
still research, analysis, documentation.
so fucking
Too much
narcissistic.
documentation,
Good
if you
God.
ask me. But altogether, I have the exact talents needed to do this job, which is why I was entrusted with the Zealots in the first place. I admit it hasn't always been easy. They are Zealots, you know.
Can't imagine how hard it must have been to earn the Zealot's
You
trust.
have no idea. I can't even tell you how much time and effort it's been to sway the Zealots my way. Not to mention the stress over my own personal well-being. I may be the best at what I do, but I'm not stupid. The Zealots do have the element of unpredictability. Some people.
Let's see. If they're unpredictable, you can see how negotiations may not
I
work.
had a feeling this conversation was going to take a turn. I've worked hard to obtain my position with the Zealots. And like I've told Rosma 1,000 times, I have no reason to believe they're going to hurt my dear cousins, especially Sahima. So, as far as I'm concerned, that information stays with me.
Let's
As much as I'd
persuade.
like to help you, I don't think so.
Zealots can turn on
If
anytime.
anything, they are unpredictable. Point taken.
Putting all desert
Yes,
risk.
it's something I have considered.
You can't trust the Zealots.
I'm aware of the risks. Serpent, save me. Stop talking. Now leave me alone before I call security and have you escorted out. Or worse. Serpent, grant me patience.
My worst place I want to see. We want to achieve that. Tell me I'm supposed to talk to this dipshit or what? Let's see how the hell I'm supposed to get anything out of him at this point. Where the hell's his room? There we go. Ay. Got the info. Whether he wanted to give it up or not, shouldn't have put it on his computer. With a novice lock. I mean, seriously.
I hope Merrick was forthcoming. You must have gotten the location.
Hostages are being held at Shattered Station Epsilon.
Yes, the old Varun military outpost. It's a remnant of the Serpent's Crusade. If my intel is correct, you can find Shadow Station Epsilon in the Badlands, north of Dawson.
Idiot, yes.
I can send you the coordinates.
I'll head there
Sooner
right
the
away.
better. Now that we have a rescue mission underway, I'll speak to Merrick about setting up the negotiations. The current plan is to hold them at one of the geothermal power stations. Meet us there when Sahima and the others are safe.
I'll meet you at the power
Good.
station.
Serpent willing, your timing will line up. I'll stall the Zealots as long as I can, which shouldn't be an issue. That being said, I'd still appreciate it if you could act quickly. Now, Jamal wants an update before you leave. Just don't let her distract you for too long.
Harbinger, a word before you go. Tell me, Harbinger, what do you know about the Zealots?
Religious fanatics who killed those who don't follow the Great Serpent.
An oversimplified observation, but correct nonetheless. The Zealots are widely frowned upon within our society. They're a remnant of the Serpent's Crusade, days we'd like to forget. Has my dear sister given you any history on our house's relations with the Zealots?
Erasmus says Merrick was working to establish a relationship with
I'm
the
surprised she
Zealots.
even mentioned that much. Rasma would have everyone believe she only wishes to keep an eye on the Zealots, so the Council can make informed decisions. The truth is, she's had this particular group of Zealots under her thumb for quite some time. This is only a problem now because she's lost control. That is the real reason why Rasma hasn't informed the High Council, and I'm sworn to silence.
So Erasmus doesn't want the Council to know her true relationship with the
Exactly.
Zealots.
House Kadik already has a reputation for being sympathetic to the Zealots. But the truth is far worse. Razma wants the Zealots to back House Kadik, so the balance of power between the noble houses would shift to us. She's been employing them, paying them in supplies that aid their blind crusade.
I find it hard to believe the High Council isn't aware of any of
The
this.
Council knows nothing of her work with the Zealots, and I aim to keep it that way. All elders have their own ambitions. I'm certain that's all they see. What none of us expected was the disaster that is the Scaled Citadel. The aftermath is what allowed the Zealots to grab Sahima and the others, flipping the balance of power in their favor. Razma has lost control and is putting House Kadik's reputation and power at risk.
But I'm going to find Sahima so Erasmus can take
And that's
back
what I wish
control.
to speak to you about. House Kadik shouldn't be associating with Zealots at all, except on an extermination level. But worse, we absolutely cannot be supplying them with ordnance of any kind. We need to cut ties with the Zealots altogether.
And you expect me to do something
How
about it.
astute. I want you to put an end to any connections between House Kadik and the Zealots. And while my position won't allow me to be blunt, I'll still make it clear. Should the hostages not survive, Rasma would blame the Zealots and cut all ties.
I thought we need Sahima
What we
alive.
need is Sahima's research, which she has with her. You just need to bring it back.
Demand credits 10,000. Yeah, like I need that. I'm not committing to anything.
Think about it if you must. But if you care about your people, you'll come to the same conclusion as I have. And when you do, just know that we can't afford any loose ends. No witnesses. As far as everyone else is concerned, the hostages were dead when you arrived, and you exacted revenge in House Kadik's name.
Like I said, I'm not committing to anything.
I trust you'll make the right decision. Until then, I'll see you at the negotiations.
So I have one that wants to rescue the hostages, another that wants me to kill all the hostages. Oy. So I'll be a switch on the right. That took a dark turn even for religious fanatics. Oh, the stream's back. Woo! I don't care. I'm not fucking switching back over. Took them about an hour to get back up again. Nope, not even 30 minutes. It's gone again. Already. It didn't even last 2 fucking minutes. Which makes me severely wonder what the actual fuck is causing it to crash. Because it seems to only happen on the weekends. It can't just be the fucking music being played. Right? It shouldn't be an issue. And yet, it's a fucking issue. It's an issue that seems to only take place on the weekends. I'm not understanding what the fuck. And if I really think about it, it seems to mostly happen on Sundays anymore. Like, what the actual fuck? My binks. And of course, one of the trolls is on the chat, addressing me directly. About the whole thing. It's like, I'm not talking to you, buddy. I haven't talked to you in quite some time. I'm denying you your attention that you so desperately want. But, I will definitely load it up. Radio clock. During the final airing. At 6 a.m. KST tomorrow. I don't care. Oh, he's like, yeah, dude, you don't respond to me, whatever. But I'm annoyed at this nonsense. I missed the messed up ending. Sucks to be you. Sucks to be anyone else listening too from the YouTube. Which apparently wasn't very many. Somehow I'm not surprised. It's so cute. Anyway, if the website buffers overly much, I will try again with the recording at 6 a.m. KST. That's 4 p.m. my time, and I will Well, I'll either listen to the show again or I'll put it on mute, record the whole damn thing. Depending. everything for the last show. Yep. And the goddamn website's buffering. I'll upload whatever I get recorded for the first run. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. But then I'm gonna, if it's a horrible record, stream, whatever, I'll try to capture the replay. And I'll set a fucking alarm for it just to make sure I get it. Record that, upload. Because by 6 a.m. they should have everything fucking fixed, so it's no longer doing this bullshit. No, they won't cut the replay. They wouldn't have anything to put in its slot. Well, that explains a lot. Great different to manage your sacrifice. Yeah. I'm also just hoping that they've got the stream up and running like it should be by 6 a.m. KST. No, no signal from the turrets. Yeah, I wonder why. It's almost like someone blew them up. Strange. Last time they were fully functional. Oh shit. One hour down already. Let's see how they like my Big Bang Theory. Oh, Binks. You like it already. I just brought in reinforcements. Friendly to me, but deadly to them. You didn't seem to like my Big Bang Theory. Yes. Hello, Simba. For fuck's sake. Can I help you? Oh, the other one's Berg. Damn it. Undo, that's what I want to do. Auto slot. There we go. I think my cat's worried about me. I wonder why. I know. That's kid. Yeah, that or they just, really, really want attention. I guess we're activated robots. Oh, I did. There's no signal now. Oh, kitty. Are we comfortable? Bank, stop. Ay. I should take my great wealth and invest in some medical kits. I mean, honestly. Dumb bitch. Nope. That does not work. Neither does that. What the fuck? This plus this, maybe? Yeah, that was it. Probably not the worst idea. Yeah. The amount of health kits I'm finding in field is ridiculously low. Does Varun even have shops, though, I wonder? me. I have one of their ballroom things. Yes. Have a fuse. There we go. Let's try this one out. See how it works. Extremely low to fire. But the idea that he's saying, ow, my head. It just cracks me up right there. This thing is powerful, but it's just too damn slow to fire. Fuck.
me out of here.
Talk or kill? I think I'll just talk. I must have added more things to research because I did have all this done already. Blaze mods, handle mods. Oh my. They did add new stuff. So, looks like if I research this, I can actually make my own ammunition. That'd be nice. Anything new in equipment? No. Outpost development, I really haven't finished that, but whatever. Food and drink, haven't finished that either. Pharmaceutical, I got this started. Yeah. So the only thing new in the research department is weapons. Got it.
Who are you?
Harbinger Raylan. Rasmus sent me to
Serpent's
rescue
Grace,
you.
I knew it. I knew she wouldn't just leave us here to rot. It's more than just me. There are others. The Zealots have been using them to force me to continue my research here. They think I have all the answers since the original experiment was a catastrophic failure.
Good news, the High Council thinks you have all the answers too.
So my theory is correct. Or I should say, the High Council now believes my theory, the better theory, is correct. I knew it! I told them their algorithms and insufficient testing were only giving the illusion of stability. But no one wants to listen to me. Not the girl who put people twice my age to shame when it came to assessments. Of course, this is what it would take for Razma to send someone after me.
The Zealots also plan on using you as a pawn in negotiations.
Oh, right. I'd almost forgotten. I overheard the Zealots mention negotiating with House Kadik, so the motivations are clear. Not only does the High Council deem me important, but Razma needs to remove me from the equation. I get it. But at least now everyone knows I was right.
And when we get back, you can say
With
that to their
pleasure,
faces.
but I won't leave without the others. The Zealots aren't aware of how I've been delving into their systems here. I told them I needed full access if they expect me to replicate Anasco's experiment, and I didn't even bother with risk assessment. They think I'm applying my theories to their poor excuse for technology down here. Granted, I could probably make it work if I had to.
I hope you're telling me it just
Well,
gets easier from here.
yes and no. The other hostages are being kept just beyond this room. I can disengage the locks to their cell and grant you access to an elevator in the room beyond that will take them to safety. You just have to clear out that area first, and the Zealots down there are different.
Are these
The
Zealots
Zealots
different?
you'll encounter beyond here are altered somehow. To be made thus would be to show them the Great Serpent's mercy. Oh,
Alright, let's
I'm
go.
not going anywhere yet. While you get the rescue underway, I'm going to set up certain guarantees here. I'll meet you and the others outside.
Eh,
And a
sounds like a plan.
well-thought-out one at that. I just need enough time to set up a remote device so I can launch a virus that will render this place useless. Think of it as a failsafe to guarantee our safety. The Zealots would never risk this base or their ships.
Good luck.
Wish
See you
you
outside. Really don't care. She lives, she dies, I don't care. Let's see. That's not weapon bench. Workbench. Legendary melee. Woo! On 10. I'll make you into a sashimi. Man, he is different. Oh, comes home. Hi.
Alright, your alarm's going off.
What are you talking about? My alarm's going off.
Your alarm's going off.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why?
I don't know. What'd you do?
I hit the goddamn button to turn it off. Yes. It woke me up after all. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Snooze on that damn thing's only supposed to last for what, 5 minutes, 10 minutes? It was over 15 before I got on this. I don't understand why the hell it was going off. BCR says hi, Jen. In the event you didn't hear her, she says hi back. More than just hit, buddy, you were dead. Between her voice and the noise muffling, apparently. We'll see if we can play with the settings on the headset tomorrow. I have to connect to the Bluetooth in order to make any adjustments, blah, 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 blah. And I'm not willing to do that while recording.
Serpent be merciful. Has help finally arrived?
Who are you? You aren't a zealot. Who are you?
Harbinger Raylan. Rasmus sent me to
Great
rescue you.
Serpent is merciful. And Sahima? Did you find her yet?
Sahima is safe. She's granting us access to the elevator to escape.
I wish it were that easy. The Zealots separated us. Our brethren are still out there. Please, I can ready my people here, but you'll have to deal with the Zealots and rescue the others so we may all escape safely.
Alright, I'll clear the path. How many more freaking times am I gonna have to clear a path? I mean, seriously. Level 84. Holy damn. He fell down the stairs. That was a critical hit. I guess tomb, I'm not sure. Yeah, but seem I need to keep a big bang handy for when those guys come at me. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. Don't know why. Now teach this silly bastard.
Great Serpent. The Great Serpent has heard me. Thank you.
Okay. So I have to find individual hostages. Here's one.
Save me. Thank the serpent. I thought I was done for.
Okay, that seems to be everybody. Okay, Mahale introduced to our newest weapon against the heretics. They're called the Redeemed, but it remains to be seen how they lived up to their name. Truly, the Redeemed are a weapon, a force to be reckoned with, but is such a fate one of great honor or punishment? They fight and speak with a fever we share, but while ours comes from a plan of passion and conviction, theirs comes from somewhere primal. It is both all they know and all they have. Wow. Okay. And can't be frozen, apparently.
We all made it. We're safe.
The Great Serpent was
You
truly
did it!
watching over us.
It's true what they say. The air really does smell fresher.
Serpent bless you. We owe you our lives. Thank you.
And to get everyone back, you're welcome. I'm glad everyone
Now,
made it out
it's time for you
safely.
to head back. I'm going to stay back a moment and make sure everyone here is okay to make it back safely. I'll catch up with you shortly. Just let me know where the negotiations are taking place.
Negotiations are at the Badlands Power Station. Be
Don't
quick.
worry. Razma came through for me. It's only fair I return the favor. I'll be there when it counts. Now go.
Great Serpent, great ship. Yep, there went the stream again. It came back on roughly an hour after it went off, and then it went off again. And I'm just like, this is why I'm not fucking trusting the goddamn YouTube stream right now. I'm not missing Ashley's final show. I need some Wikiddy. Because somebody wants to be a fucking idiot. I don't care if it's Aryang or YouTube or both. Someone wants to be a fucking idiot and continually disconnect the goddamn stream. And it's very fucking weird that it's only happening on the fucking weekends now. It started on a Friday morning in Korea. I know because I was there. And since then, it has happened a couple other times. And yeah. Now it seems to be exclusively to the fucking weekends. It's like, this is fucking ridiculous. Key. Let's do this then. Hurry up. Are you fucking serious right now? It starts and then it fucking stops. What the fucking hell is going on with everything today? I mean, seriously. I'm about to fucking blow all your goddamn heads off.
Is your intent to be unreasonable the whole time?
Finally.
I thought this was a negotiation.
We're having a friendly chat, aren't we? It's not my fault you don't find my offers acceptable.
Nah, just the person I wanted to see. Please tell me you bring good news.
Oh, what the hell is that called? The video quality. Yes, time to ruin this guy's
And
day.
I'm going to enjoy every minute of it.
Razma, who is this? You allow any commoner to just waltz in on official business. I'd expect better security from House Kadik.
This is hardly official business.
Yes. And now these so-called negotiations are over.
Over? You'd risk everything after the whispers of a stranger. I demand to know who this is.
Serpent's chosen harbinger, the only one who can understand Anasko
You
Varun.
think I care about Anasko Varun, son of a traitor? Only a complete fool would expect me to believe this.
It's true, Mihail. And if you don't leave now, peacefully, I'll make sure your ships and Shadow Station Epsilon are made dust.
You... How did you... You're bluffing.
Test me. You think a genius mind like mine wouldn't find a way to hack into every system in your base? This remote device will launch a virus that will detonate systems within Epsilon, and reach your ships as well.
You realize how this may affect future partnerships, Razma. You'd jeopardize our connections.
It jeopardizes nothing. It merely restores the natural order.
The natural order. I could take you all out here and now. You
I have
know
no idea
every
why
one of
she's
us
so
is
dark.
prepared to answer the Serpent's call.
Maybe she's just standing in the shadows. You attack, we launch the
You're
virus.
so willing to sacrifice your allies at Shadow Station Epsilon?
You don't think they're as prepared as we are? We all answer the call, and if that day is today, so be it. Speak!
Yep, she's Batman. Attack, fine,
Let's
but
get
this is on
over
you.
with.
That could have gone better. House Kadik is in your debt.
As am I. I owe you my life.
Sahima, you are a part of this house.
I know. I just wanted to say thank you. Personally. And here, it's the research and algorithm the High Council wants. I'm sure they'll appreciate it more coming from you.
Should have done that earlier. Grav drive theory isn't easily grasped by people your age. Be proud of this.
Oh, I am. Very. I just don't think the High Council is ready for the series of I told you so's that I would surely inundate them with. Plus, I think I'll wait until after they've proven out my theories to approach them on that topic. I'm going to head back home now to check on the others, but maybe come find me later?
It's almost time for radio clock. Woo! Sure, see you around,
Great.
Sahima.
You can find me at the Great House whenever you get the chance.
We'll talk later, Sahima. As I was saying, House Kadik is in your debt. You've helped me maintain a very precarious balance.
This business with the Zealots needs to
And
end.
one day it will. But until then, they're a necessary evil. One that we'll be keeping a much closer eye on. I'd appreciate it if you kept this a secret.
I'm not the one you should be worried about.
Your attention,
Yeah.
please? Good.
Of course.
The others involved know better than to speak of this.
What makes you so confident they'll
How's
remain
ties,
silent?
Betraying one's house is a display of disloyalty that no house would tolerate. It's a guaranteed way to ostracize yourself in a society like ours. We are speaking, are we not?
No, lady, we're not speaking. You're just impatient.
You waste my time, Harbinger.
Sister prefers I
As
didn't
much as
rescue
it
the hostages.
disappoints me, I can't say I'm surprised. Jamal's never cared for our view with the Zealots. And she has no love for those taken. But this is what makes her an excellent mediator.
I'm not even going to upload K-popping right now because I don't want to fuck with the goddamn website.
You waste my time,
Yeah.
Harbinger.
It's... I would think you'd both want to be on the same page.
You and the rest of our house. Now, I have much to do, and so do you. Ekris and the High Council will be expecting you. Remember our agreement. What you've done for us stays with House Kadik. With the High Council no longer pressuring me, I can turn my complete attention to my people.
Well done, Harbinger.
Okay, that's done. What'd you say? Okay. Stay up for another hour or so. I would bawl my fucking eyes out.
Probably be up for a while.
Be up around 8 so I can start screaming by 9. Hopefully the website stays up for y'all. I'm not ready. Not ready at all. I don't want it. I don't blame you for risking it, but since I'm recording, I'm not going to at all. Shockingly, they did post the full episode of Radio Clock from Fridays on the web on YouTube. Damn it. Website stop. Fucking website needs to stop. Between fucking YouTube and the goddamn website, they really need to fix this bullshit. I have no idea who that first message was from, but hey. Nothing is working for you. This really fucking sucks. We've been bitching for 2.5 years about the fucking website
Do not understand.
and the app.
I saw a Nasco, took measure of his burdens.
Ah, were you able to find Sahima? Perfect. I have no doubt Sahima's work is the key to stabilizing the morning device. If only the others had listened to her, we may not have lost so much of our great city. This leaves houses Dul Kef and Vathol.
Politics can wait. Every moment we delay, a Nasco descends further into the void.
For the last time, faith will not remove the barrier. Science will.
It is the hubris of science that failed you in this moment. We reached out to the Great Serpent. This is his reply.
You claim he has forsaken us?
I do no such thing. The Great Serpent's reply is not an answer, but a question. Are we worthy of his grace? Until that is proven, your works will not succeed.
You're both right. We must have faith that our efforts will succeed, but that means nothing without the
It
science.
sounds like you agree with me.
And yet, only one is the foundation for the other. But the proof is not in our words. It is in the vision. Anasco's presence still persists in this world, and he seeks our aid.
Fine. I feel like I've lived this argument 1,000 times, and the only way to move past it is to concede to its nonsense. Harbinger, speak to my sister. Agree to her fool's errand so that we may continue the work of saving this city.
Do you seek counts?
Progress is looking good. How are you feeling about it? Please don't ask me that.
My sister is stubborn.
Time is
bordering
short,
on obstinate.
Harbinger.
Sadly, we
I have
no
seen
choice
visions of
but
a
to
Nasco, searching for one bold enough to enter the heart of the vortex. And now that you are here, I know your arrival was no accident, but rather providence.
Indeed, much of our lives are governed by forces we do
Well
not
put.
understand.
The Great Serpent's works are imperceptible, even to heralds like myself. But rest assured, all will be revealed when you journey north. At the edge of the crater, you will find a cave carved by the anomaly. There, you will make contact
I'm
with
gonna
the
send
Nasco
Ashley a quick message.
If that was all, it is wise to think before speaking.
You sound certain I'll
It is
find
as
him
the
there.
great
Here.
serpent foretold. In my visions, I witnessed 2 futures. In the first, you breached the scaled citadel, but found Anasco had sunk too far into the void. And in time, all of Dazra was consumed along with him. Search your thoughts. Speak when ready. Indeed, but there is another path. In the second future, I saw you make contact with Anasco, entering a cave through a formless wall. At its terminus was a gate, a path into the realm where our speaker resides. You stepped into this void, and in that moment,
Tsukasa.
something changed. The false future rewritten.
Really
Well,
fucking
roughly
sucks
speaking,
about the
it could
website,
be that
but
entering the vortex directly would allow you to speak
I
with
was
the-
worried about it.
And while my readings do not show any anomalous activity, I admit there's a lot of interference. Still, that only emphasizes the potential danger involved here. I cannot approve of such an excursion on a minute chance Anasco is present.
You just need to have a
I
little
am
face.
realistic, but to risk so much on a vision, it is a leap of faith I cannot condone. I will not stand in your way, however, as Inaza has stood in ours.
You may not realize it now, dear brother, but our goals are one and the same.
You point me to the cave, I
Then you
can
must
find
embark
him.
to the northern edge of the crater. You
And
will find an entrance there, one that has no form. Step through it.
sorry, I'm
Find
not really
Anasco,
focusing on
and
the
complete
game
the
right now.
vision. Only then will his voice be heard.
It's just really hard for me right now because I was trying to listen to the final episode of Radio Clock.
If it is a bottle of Goza you need.
And the chat's busier than it ever has been, ever.
Our sins must have been considered.
6 years I've been tuning in, and the chat blowing up come to New York. Come on the time tonight. Talk a bit. Come on, come a new style. Come on, 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 I'm so bad. Ooh, that's fun. Taxi, 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 come on, come on, go back and have a tonic. Come on, the mega, Mr. Taxi, 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 come on, taxi, come on, come on, come on, come on, the shooting star. Come on, don't think about it tonight. Come on, come on, oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, I'm so hard. Mr. Taxi, 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 come on, come on, taxi, 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 come on, the supersonic and hypertonic. Come on, come on, Dad, Mr. Taxi, 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 come on, come on, the moon, the mouse, 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Anywhere, go to, anywhere, go, anywhere. Taxi, 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 come on, come on, taxi, come on, come on, taxi, 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 come on, come on, come on, the supersonic and hypertonic, come on, come my dad, Mr. Taxi, come on, by me. Come on, sir. That's ironic. You're like, I hope my message was able to reach you, and now it's being read. Here's hoping it stays up. I remember very first time in love. I remember. Go, time in love. I remember. Oh, come on, come on, to become a daughter. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, I want to come on, come on, come on, come on, run like a star, whoa, run like a star, whoa, I need your love, whoa, baby, your love, whoa. Come on, the goddamn. Come on, the Come on, the commando. Come on, the Lord. Come on, the commando. Come on, the Dala. Come on, the Come on, the Macatida. Come on, the Dala. Come on, the Come on, come on, baby. Come on, the no, whoa. Come on, get it. Come on, that's my all the time. Run like a star.
Have you abandoned me, Great Serpent? Do you not hear my pleas?
Whoa. He hears you.
Understand me?
Come on,
Hear
I
my
love
voice?
you. I love you.
I do not know you.
Oh, come on,
Even if you are promised.
I love you.
I hesitate to ask.
I love you.
What manner of being are
My
you?
roller coaster.
Do you truly serve his will?
Roller coaster. Whoa. The Great Serpent has guided me to you.
He works through you and built the path to guide you to me. I have reached out so many times to hear nothing but echoes. Yet you, an outsider, hear me plain. And for the first time, I hear you. Clearly your arrival here is fated. By stepping into this void, we are now linked. There is still reason to hope. The Great Serpent will see us through. But time is short. The bridge collapses. The gate is still open. The experiment still runs. Find me in the Scaled Citadel. I will wait for you there.
Absolutely. What a roller coaster of emotions this show was. I would do it all, do it again in a heartbeat. Absolutely. These damn things remind me of face huggers. I mean, seriously. The fuck? I miss these remixes too. Fucking hell, but hello. And the bots continue to come in. That's nice. I will never understand why Ryan has always said who he is, despite the fact that his messages and his YouTube tag both say exactly who he is. Never understood that.
What am I to do now?
So, obviously my heart just wasn't into this game tonight. But I wonder why.
I am certain the Great Serpent guides me, and yet I find myself doubting every other move. Even the slightest chance for error.
I share both fears and your experiences. We all do. I don't believe any one of us have worked with so many unknowns.
Our faithful guest. It's the only one.
The Great Serpent sends you to me once again. You return. What news do you have of Anasco?
Waiting for us in the Skilled Citadel, I was able to speak to him.
Then my vision did not betray me.
Well, it would seem I owe you an apology,
It's fine.
sister.
There is no need, brother. Your skepticism only strengthens us.
As you say. But, to the matter at hand, did Anasco mention anything that could aid us in his extraction?
He said the gate is
Yes,
still open.
The pinnacle of the Citadel was modified to house the equipment to create a gate to the Vortex. If it still runs, that would explain everything we have experienced since the initial incident.
It is much more than that.
Go
Normally
figure.
when I pray for Anasco's return, I sense he is lost, fading. But when I last prayed to the Great Serpent, I felt Anasco's presence clear and distinct. Even as it receded, I felt him anchored to this world.
And you believe the Harbinger is this anchor?
Yes. There are some who suggest that when Jinan communed with the Great Serpent, a similar bond had been established. I believe the same is true for you and Anasco.
I would need time to attempt a scientific explanation for why or how this happened, but for now, let us assume my sister is correct.
And that is the essence of faith. I do not know what lies ahead. My visions do not go beyond this point. But I do know this link would play a role. In fact, I am certain of it.
Agreed. And with this settled, we can now continue the work of aligning the noble houses. Together, we will find a way to complete the mourning device. Only House Vidal and House Dunkef remain.
Going to upload what I've got to YouTube. This video clock, this fucking K-pop, and good God. And of course, dipshit decides to jump into the chat towards the end of the fucking show, as if he's been here the whole fucking time. Thankfully, his message wasn't fucking read. I actually pretty much just ignored him completely. That's funny. I've noticed he's been jumping on the fucking YouTube chat. A lot. Towards the end of the fucking show on the weekends.
Tell me this is not housekeeping interfering with Ministry of State Affairs.
Accept your duty and channel that energy into your next assignment. Ours is a complex world, so careful what you say in public.
Yeah. It doesn't work though. Like he thinks
Sorry,
it does.
but you will have to get approval before you can buy any weapons from me.
Great
That's because you
servant
suck.
be at your side.
I could just pull out a gun, blow off your head, and take your weapons. Ah! And I'd have the entire world wanting to kill me, not just a small fraction of it. Oh. I think this is where I'm going to leave off for the night, though.
The High Council needs access to the power grid if we hope
My
to
head and
restore
heart
the
isn't into it at the
Your
moment.
inability to provide a legitimate excuse for denying
But I will be
only
back
frustrate.
tomorrow morning between 8:30
Safety
and
is favored
9
upon you. I know you're angry, but you can't let personal matters
to
interfere
continue
with what
this
may be best for
journey.
everyone.
Maybe after some sleep.
This is a Ministry of State matter, and I will handle it as I see fit. He is a traitor.
It'll be better.
He turned his back not only on his family, but on our people's entire belief system. The fact that he still breathes is a stain upon the House Vethal name.
You would doom us all with your pride.
So tomorrow I'll be
Do as I please as head of this house.
wrapping this up, maybe? That's hard to say. Monday, 8:30. I'll be playing Horizon Forbidden West. Tuesday, 8:30. I'll be playing Hogwarts Legacy, Gryffindor House run. Friday and Saturday have yet to be determined, but that'll be 11 o'clock. No. That'll be at 10 o'clock KST. No. I told you my head ain't into this right now. 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. Until next time, have a good one. I need to save, but yes. Auto save, question mark, question mark, question mark. That's nice.
Do not speculate.
Have a good one.